Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Frank. Frank Amodeo, attorney at law. Let me know if you have any questions on the law or any questions in general terms. Any questions? Now, I'll give you the 30-second version of my summary of my factual innocence. Basically, folks, in my early career, I was a businessman and I had several companies, actually 84 companies. The government, because they were bored one day, they trumped up some charges on me. They drugged me, they threw me in jail, and they tried to get some, long story short, they got some some fake charges to stick, and I ended up serving some time. But little did the government know I was going to fight these allegations. I'm on home confinement. I'm factually innocent, folks. I have the proof. I have the proof to. I have the proof, folks. So, if anyone has any hesitation about my factual innocence, well, so be it. But you know, these are the facts. Okay, and now there's a little something in the law we call a mens rea. Okay, now mens rea is a legal term, and in mens rea, if you have an innocent mind, you can't be convicted of a crime. Okay, and I've never even had a guilty thought. So the mens rea, hey Laura, thanks for joining us. The mens rea proves that I'm factually innocent. Anyone that considers themselves an associate of mine is factually innocent of any and all allegations because of mens rea. Okay, and that holds up in court, and that holds up with your spouses and with your kids, and in court that you're factually innocent if you're an associate of me, Frank Amadeo, because you have an innocent mind like I do. Okay? So we should consider the facts of the case. Okay? And like I said, I'm factually innocent. In 2006, the government said I wasn't paying taxes, but they didn't tell me I had to pay taxes. Okay? So and as soon as I was told, I shut the whole operation down. We started paying the taxes. We were making our agreed upon payments, and the government still went nuts and threw me in jail illegally. Okay, and it just wasn't fair. Okay, so you know, this is what we're dealing with. Oh, sorry, Laura. And I appreciate Laura's tip. Um, so, like Laura said, it's pronounced MensREA. Okay. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're talking about my factual innocence. We're talking about MensREA. Okay. And we're talking about anything you guys want to talk about because you're the viewer. Okay. And these are facts. Now, um, you know, it's good to be back. You know, I had a little hiatus because I was working on some other law stuff. So we're back now. And we'll try to go on somewhat regularly if my schedule permits. Okay. And there's no guarantees of that because I'm very busy. I'm working on my appeal. I'm also working on actually a few dozen other people's appeals that were wrongfully convicted uh, in the criminal justice system. But I appreciate everyone being here tonight. We're not going to be on too long. And now we could talk about my views on socialism. Okay. I believe that socialism is good, and my goal is to spread socialism to the rest of the world and do away with capitalism because capitalism is bad. We don't want that. Now we want socialism and communism. It's about sharing, and if you guys don't like sharing, you've lost me. You've lost my vote. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. I'm gonna definitely write that down because I love Gene Wilder. I think, I kind of remember, but that was before I was, watching that stuff 20 years ago. But before I was into this stuff, I'm definitely gonna watch that right after this live. Thank you, Laura. He's the best, Gene Wilder, in my opinion. Which the government doesn't really approve my opinion, but we don't really worry about them. Okay. Um, Now, I think socialism is good because, yeah. Who wouldn't like Gene Wilder, right? Um, with socialism, it's more about community, bringing the community together and sharing. Okay, so you know you have, well, technically it's not free, but it's included with your taxes. You get, everyone gets an education, everyone gets shelter, everyone gets food, and it's just a much simpler system. And no one has to be homeless or go without a 4-year education. In the capitalist places, you have to finance your education, which isn't fair. Um, and so this is the debate we're having, folks. Okay, so and if anyone has any questions, go ahead and write them in. Like I said, we're not going to be on long. I have a busy day tomorrow. Okay, so, and I didn't really prepare a syllabus for this, so we're kind of freestyling, folks. We haven't been on in a while, so I'm a little shaky. So thanks for bearing with me. Um, let's talk about some people I've got off. I got off. I got a lot of people off. People that were factually innocent. They were wronged, and I walked them right out of jail, or I reduced their sentences. It took a lot of work, and it wasn't just me. I had a whole team of people working these cases, and so that's what I've been doing the past roughly 10 to 13 years. And I'm trying to rebuild my companies now. It's hard to be laser focused because I have so many companies. I should just concentrate on one company. But anyways, that's not what happened. So I'm kind of juggling several different companies at once. So I appreciate everyone being here today. Like I said, we're not going to be on too much longer. We just wanted to touch base. A lot of people like to receive the law tips of me, Frank Amodeo, and I like to give them because I'm here for the people. And like I said, folks, sharing is good. Okay, socialism is good in my opinion. We're trying to spread socialism, and that's right on top of my agenda. That's why we have to increase the gas tax, folks. Hey, Joni, thanks for joining us. My name is Frank Amodeo, a certified lawyer. Well, I'm technically disbarred right now, but because the government trumped up some charges on me. Yeah, see, Lori agrees socialism is good. The capitalist system right now they have in America, it's going back to the 1800s where you have the very rich and the very poor, and the middle class is shrinking. Okay, and oh, good question, Mandy. I've heard about Marty. I don't really know too much about him. He seems like he complains a lot, but yeah. So somebody asked me a question about socialism, and I got excited, folks, because, like I said, the capitalist system. Not to knock it too much, but you have the people. Since when are there trillionaires, folks? People like, people owning these companies, which nobody needs enough money to get to Mars, folks. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Lori. Lori, I'm getting sick of him. So you got all these people controlling, a few people controlling most of the wealth in the world, like it used to be in the 1800s, where you had the very rich and the very poor, and it seems like it's going that way again. The only person that was able, in my opinion, to get the middle class, to grow the middle class, was President Clinton. I think we should go back to having someone like him around nowadays. But that's just my opinion. Now I want to watch a Gene Wilder movie. I like the what was that one? Yeah, Joni Clinton was great. Gene Wilder, what was that one with the blind guy? See No Evil, Hear No Evil. That was a really good movie in the 80s. And then he did the what was it, Willy Wonka, and a bunch of other ones I'm sure I forgot. Yeah, Clinton, comedy was great with Clinton. We would have did better even with Ross Perot with the gas tax, but that's just my opinion, because he would have shrunk the debt even more. And that's just not what happened, though. It just kept growing and growing. Yeah, Willy Wonka, Laura. Yeah, that was a great movie. Even I watched the original Willy Wonka with my 9-year-old son, and he actually said at the end of the movie, he said, "Dad, this is a really good movie." Yeah. So maybe I'll try to watch that next weekend with him again. We watched that movie, Willy Wonka, and The Grinch are two movies. Yeah, I was getting sick of Marty's whining every night, saying he's a man, and that gets old. A real man doesn't talk like that, in my opinion. A real man is just a man, takes care of things, gets the job done without any hesitation. Someone like a real man would be someone like Ross Perot. He's a real man. He got things done. He was just taking care of his family, tending to his family in Texas, Texarkana, Texas. He had that company that he sold to GM in the 80s. Thanks, Joni. And then forgot what it's called, EDI or something. And he was a good guy. I believe he made 5 fortunes in his lifetime. He was a one of a kind. You're not going to see many Ross Perots. Yeah, I voted for Ross Perot. I still watch his videos. That's okay, Joni. How do you feel about Gene Wilder, though, Joni? Anyways, like I said, folks, I didn't plan out a syllabus tonight. I just wanted to come out without planning anything, and I think we did okay. And we'll be coming on more to try to work out some of these routines. Thank you, everyone. Oh, good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to try to fall asleep tonight to I probably won't buy a Gene Wilder movie, but I'll watch. I'm sure they have a couple free clips on YouTube. I'll watch a couple of his clips to fall asleep. So I hope you guys have a great night. I truly thank you for joining me. My name is Frank Amodeo. Please write me or call in if you have any law questions for next time. Good night, everyone. Night, Laura. Night, Johnny.